Our guest uses AI to decide the holdings in his ETF. That ETF is called Livermore. LIVR on the NASDAQ. It holds about 70 stocks. I love this. It's created by an AI investment committee, which consists of 3 large language models. Let's find out what those models are suggesting right now. We're joined by Doug Clinton, the founder and CEO of Intelligent Alpha. It's great to talk to you again, Doug. Thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Likewise, Andrew. Thanks for having me.
Could we start off with gold? A while ago, I believe the models were suggesting gold looked good, and that was a decent call, obviously, with gold hitting record highs in the past few days. What's it saying about gold right now?
AI still loves gold, is the short answer. And at the beginning of the year, our models were interested, let's say, in a relatively small position, about 10, 15% of the portfolio in the miners of precious metals. So gold in particular, also a little bit of exposure to copper and silver. And that trade, to your point, has worked well. Last week, our models did some rebalancing, some reviewing, now that we kind of know what's going on, at least to some extent with the tariffs, and gold was one of its conviction positions. So the models actually added more gold, specifically GLD, as our top holding now.
Does it ever explain why? Do the models ever explain why they like a particular security or asset?
They do. And the reason for the gold love is basically that in a world where we're seeing some uncertainty, obviously, there's generally a flight to safety assets. Gold is always at the top of that list, and that's what AI was kind of recognizing.
Another stock that's coming up in your screens is Rheinmetall of Germany, the maker of armaments. That stock has been shooting up, but the models see more upside for it.
They do. And the models, last week, again, we did some rebalancing and some reviewing of the portfolio, and we had some exposure to China in the portfolio last week. Given the geopolitical tensions, we're seeing the models moved away from China, and they doubled down on Europe and Latin America. And so to your point, Andrew, Rheinmetall is one of the biggest holdings in our European component of the ETF. And the belief in Rheinmetall was based on this idea that, look, the EU is going to have to sort of rearm now that relations with the US have changed. That's been a good call so far this year.
Another stock that comes up is Mercado Libre, which is Latin American Amazon.
It's kind of a fun one because at the beginning of the year, our models made a couple of predictions. One was that it thought that Latin American stocks may actually be the best performing geography of the year. And so far, next to Europe, Latin America has performed pretty well. Stocks like Meli, Nubank, those have been beneficiaries. And Meli is kind of like, the high quality, think of it as the Amazon of Latin America, is one of the favorite picks. It's the 3rd largest holding in our ETF right now.
But this sounds ironic. The AI models have been cool on AI-related plays?
Well, our AI models, they've actually liked AI. Unfortunately, that's where we've been the most wrong.
Sorry.
Yeah,
okay.
We have to own our track record. So unfortunately, our committee has been all in really on AI as one of the biggest kind of overall positions in the ETF. NVIDIA has been a top pick for our models as well. Obviously, that one hasn't worked. The news yesterday with the H20 ban going to China has not helped. But I think the good news is TSM is also a holding in our AI basket. That stock is working a little bit better today. And I think the TSM earnings this morning gave a little bit of relief, to a lot of the pressure that's been on AI, with demand still very strong based on their commentary.
So that has held back the ETF, that big call on AI.
Yes. AI has held back AI, ironically. That's right.
Right. How quickly do the holdings in the ETF get changed, Doug?
We make sure that the portfolio is reviewed on at least a quarterly basis. And I would say more often it's about every month or so. The AI goes through the entire portfolio, tries to update based on what is happening in the world, mentioning tariffs earlier, and then make changes that it sees fit.
And it's fascinating as well, the uncertainty. Do the AIs talk much, or do they take? I mean, of course, they must take tariffs into account. But how do they compute tariffs as a factor?
Generally, so for all AI usage, any use case, investing or otherwise, the intelligence is really based on two things. The training data that goes in the models, so how, OpenAI, for example, trains the GPT model. And then also we give the models some historical and current data to sort of have a sense of what makes sense based on past patterns. And so when we have an issue like tariffs, what the models will do is they'll look back at their training data and any other data that we give to the models to give them a better sense of what could happen. And they make some of their estimates and assumptions based on that data and the prompting and other instructions that we give to the model.
Doug, and so just remind us, when was the ETF launched?
We launched Livermore LIVR in September, the end of September last year. So we're about 6 months in.
Right. And I'm not sure if we have the chart, but can you remind us what has been the year-to-date performance for it?
Year to date, we're a little bit ahead of the S&P 500 as of yesterday. I believe we're about 2 percentage points ahead of the S&P, and we were slightly behind the MSCI All World. So we're down a little bit year to date, but a little better than the S&P.
Doug, thank you very much indeed for joining us.